to... I thought there was... It must be another place I'm thinking of that has, like, a thing set up. Although I can get items. What are you looking at, James? Oh, baby.
Wow, this truly is heaven.
Isn't it just great? And we're going to be heading over to the hospital, which hopefully we have the time to at least do, half of... It's not super long, although it's definitely the most robust of all the... Were you looking at Mary or were you looking at an item?
Heaven's Night is such a weird name. No strip club is actually named... Strip clubs these days are just named, like, the Dick's Jerk or something. I don't know.
What?
Like, nothing's named Heaven's Night.
Oh, like, try to make it, like, eloquent or whatever?
Yeah, it's... Like, they don't even go for that. Like, we're a higher class establishment than you would presume.
So they, like, go out of their way. Well, when,
like...
I mean, look at... It doesn't do it much here, but look at Ocean City. There's, like, so many places that are, like, named from double entendres. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, I got crabs at Dick's House of Crabs. And you're like, cool. There was a place called something like Krabby Dick's or something like that, and you're like, oh, come on.
Great legs at the crab shack.
Yeah.
With but it's ladies, not crabs.
Get it? All right, so we are going to start out into this video game. We have the map, so we won't,
I like how the brightness is so insanely high on the map that, like, when it's, like, fading in, it's, like, a regular contrast, and when it's fully faded in, it's, like, completely washed out.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the game is,
very dark.
Dark as heck.
He has attempted suicide 3 times in the past for reasons unknown. Although he is normally a model patient who follows doctors' and nurses' orders, he must be watched closely due to his past pattern of sudden and violent suicide attempts. Joseph Barkin. His illness seems to be rooted in the fact that he believes he is guilty of causing his daughter's death. His symptoms suggest a psychotic break in paranoid delusions, normally calm, but has a tendency towards violence when excited. Joshua Lewis, history of hospitalization as well as numerous assault, battery, and other violent offenses. He has a strong persecution complex and a tendency to solve things through violence. Extreme caution necessary. Well, sounds like there's some fun people around here, to be quite honest with you.
Wow.
I'm, like, having a very difficult time if he's looking at Mary or Maria, excuse me. Or, whatchamacallit.
Jesus. She was right there.
The potential for this illness exists in all people, and under the right circumstances, any man or woman would be driven, like him, to the other side. The other side perhaps may not be the best way to phrase it. After all, there is no wall between here and there. It lies in the borders where reality and unreality intersect. It is a place both close and distant. Some say it isn't even an illness. I cannot agree with them. I'm a doctor, not a philosopher, or even a psychiatrist. But sometimes I have to ask myself this question. It's true that to use his imaginings are nothing but the inventions of a busy mind, but to him there simply is no other reality. Furthermore, he is happy there. So why, I ask myself, why in the name of healing him must we drag him painfully into the world of our own reality? Something else is written by hand. I got the key from Joseph. It probably the key to that box. This is one of the coolest, general puzzles, well, not really a puzzle, just like a general feeling going on. So we have to get 4 separate things to open up one thing, if that makes sense. One box, I guess you could say. At this point, I would have been done with Silent Hill 1 in my speedrun. BT dubs.
Wow. Just have to bring that up again.
Yes.
Mr. 3rd, 4th on the leaderboards.
It's something that I'm never gonna do again, where I'm like, I'm gonna spend all this time doing speedrunning.
Well, you watch out. Nini's gonna run Super Mario World.
Super Mario World? Like normal Mario World?
Yeah, I said that right.
That's crazy, considering that's a game that's like just so what's the word? Like just so many people play it.
Yeah,
I guess
he wanted to. He told me he wanted to learn to run that, and then
okay, all right.
And then his friend told me that he is terrible at it. So there we go. So there's the thing.
sucking. Oh, I think Maria just died. Wow, that was fast.
That was a good thing that you actually
just saved. Okay, folks. Well, we're gonna continue. Actually, it might actually start us right. I don't know if it starts you right where you save or not. So there's not too long that you have to have Maria with you. So I think in the meantime, I'm just going to be using handgun. Oh my gosh, I have so much. So whatever. That's another reason that I don't want to speedrun this one is there's like, it's not a lot, but there's 2 or 3 parts where you're babysitting Maria. And I really don't want to ever have to like speedrun a game that's like involves anything with watching somebody else. It's just not for me. So let's try that again. That was something.
Yeah, that was really weird.
That was like very quick. And that so normally the enemies don't like straight up attack Maria. They like she just happens to get hit. They go for you. That one, that nurse was just whacking the heck out of her.
Yeah. And then she died.
So yeah.
Holy, some good aim.
Thanks. Luckily, the handgun in this game is actually decently strong. Although, unfortunately, I'm decently weak, and I'm already in the freaking red? Good lord. This game is not going to be fun to go through. So, we need to go to the men's locker room, which is actually right up in this direction. We'll be getting the second major key thing. Yeah, I think after I get done with having Maria, right. I'm just going to do that over and over again. After I get done with having Maria, I'm going to not fight the enemies as much.
I find it really unsettling that in small rooms, she
is just right there.
Yeah, she's already in the room in a weird way.
So, I died because Maria died. Like, a nurse just, like, hit her, like, 6 times in a row.
Cool.
It was really cool, actually.
It was great.
Ow.
What's wrong?
I just pricked myself.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, keep touching it.
This game does a super job of, by the way, I got a shotgun. Does a super job of, what are you looking at? Okay. Oh, I know I got the thing I need. Does a super job of having like extremely odd puzzles. And as I mentioned, we're not gonna have Mary here for too long. So Maria, dang it, Maria. So I'm gonna try my best to like.
Are there more? Okay, well I guess there are.
Maria, be here. Hey, thank you.
Yeah, just standing in the corner.
So we are going to go to this room, exam room trace, and we're going to get another first aid and just hope that Maria doesn't just constantly die. Wait a minute. I know it. The number of the box, guys, 2386. Okay?
2386.
Can't help him anymore. The button key doesn't scare me, so nobody can stop who I am. I don't know who I am is who I am. Who is 2386? Yeah, if you guys don't mind writing that down, that'd be great. I don't know if it's always the same. In fact, it is always different.
What was it again?
2386, good sir.
2386.
So we are going to go to M2. Just this lovely noises.
What about M8?
Is Maria not
M8.
here? Oh. Dude, it's so hard to, like, follow her. So we have, so far, I believe, 3 of the keys that are necessary. We have the purple bull key, the lapis eye key, and, so 2 of the 4 things you need. The examination room key is going to open up the exam room. We are going to head up to the 3rd floor now. We're done on this. Yeah, I have enough items. So we're gonna head up to the third floor. I was saying to Ben earlier, like, one of the reasons I wouldn't even consider speedrunning this is there are, like, segments where you, like, have to have, like, Maria around, and I'm not all about that. Like, I would never, like, speedrun a game that has any sort of, escort missions.
No RE4 speedrunning?
No, I actually don't think I would do that.
So RE4 speedrun is probably super optimized, too, so it'd probably be not that fun.
Oh. Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's 2386.
That's
7335. I got that.
down in the
That's what I've written down here.
yeah, down in the whiteboard downstairs. That one doesn't ever change. So we're going to go to room S3, and thank good almighty, I think this is where you.
I really like this sound effects.
I think this is where you leave Maria.
James. Wait a minute. I'm kind of tired.
This sound is making my brain feel terrible.
It's just a hangover.
You should rest.
Thank you.
Stay in this completely black room.
Yes, seriously.
So comfy.
Ugh.
I'm gonna go look for her. For Laura. I'll be back as soon as I can.
So we got the roof key. So what say we go to the roof, boys?
Hey, I'd love to go to the roof.
Thank goodness this game is now just a tiny bit easier.
You can do anything.
These nurses, by the way, in this game are like brutal compared to the first games. Like I'm used to them like having these huge wind up that they're like, I'm gonna attack you. This one they just like start swinging right away.
Yeah, and also they move very erratically.
Alright, so we're gonna head up here. We are going to not read that diary because that can give you... That's a pretty key thing for getting the really sad ending. And
oh my god.
isn't that freaking scary as hell? And that's not even supposed to happen. No,
dude, I literally don't remember a lot from this game. Like, now that I'm thinking about it, I just don't know a lot from this game.
It's that, like... I knew what was happening, and I still kind of got freaked out there.
Well, Maria's dead now. Pyramid Head.
Yeah, she's good.
Yeah, thank goodness. Like they do. Clearly, they. Oh, do you seriously get hurt from that?
Cool.
Okay, so where are we?
Yeah,
right. We're in the special treatment room.
Yeah, because you got specially treated.
We. This is the only way you get in here, obviously. So we are going to check out some of these glorious things. Here we are going to get a... Oh, if you guys actually don't mind writing down this one.
2386. 482. Oh.
It's turn
4821 probably.
Oh, by the way, I want to point something out real quick. I had such a problem growing up with this is a like... I specifically remember, so I want to go this real quick. So I specifically remember with this, there was like, it's random, right? And I remember getting one that I could not read. So much so that I uploaded, and again, back in the day, this was crazy, like in 2005 or whatever, uploaded to like ImageFire or whatever, and then posted the link on GameFAQs to be like, can you guys help me figure out what this is? I could not figure it out. So hopefully it's 4821. Did you write that down then?
Ben, did you?
28.
Did you guys write down the first one?
Yeah.
Okay. 4821, please.
4, 8, 2.
And then 2386.
You didn't write down the first one?
Shit, hold on.
What? 2386.
I mean,
2386, yeah. And 4821. Alright, so we're actually going to go. We're on the 3rd floor, and that's where we want to be. That sucks. So we want to head the whole way down to the end. Dude, do you see that?
Yeah.
Dude, this game is hard. Like, so much harder than SH1. I got hit one time, and check out my life.
I think you're already still pretty hurt.
Wow.
Like, you used a first aid kit, and then you were still in red, so I think that was,
So, luckily in this one, you get a lot more bullets and, you know... Nah.
I like how they are completely still.
Yeah, that's actually one of the scariest parts about those enemies. Alright, so this is one of my favorite puzzles. Well, it's not really a puzzle, but it's... I'll take you forever. So it's saying that you need 4 different things for this. This is a heck of a thing. So we had, what was it, 2386?
2386.
Well, you can check your Facebook messages where you'll find...
Okay, so that's not the one. What was the other one then?
4821.
Okay. And then 2... Okay. And then you also need to use those 2 keys we got. Man, this game is so much harder than the first one. Like, I'm, like, thrown back. I know I didn't practice, but I'm still, like, very much thrown back by how difficult it is. And the fact that you have to get hurt, right? You, like, have to get hurt during that fall is, like, kind of a D move, but, like, I guess I understand.
I do not understand it.
Yeah, I guess I don't. I
think it's bad design.
And, what do we get? There's nothing inside the box. No, I'm wrong. There are a few hairs inside. I got a piece of hair.
Alright. Okay.
And we are going to, like, instantly be using that. Yeah, like, no enemy in the first game is going to die in 3 handgun bullets.
I think they kind of figured that, like, combat's more mandatory, so...
Okay, so this should be the shower room. Yes, it is. And this is... If you see in here, there's something in there and the hole is too small. I can't get my hand inside to reach it. Maybe if I had a long, narrow tool of some kind. Well, guess the frick what? We have...
Hair plus needle.
A bent needle and some hair.
That's...
That's a heck of a hair. Like, I got pretty strong long hair, and I don't know if I could, like...
That's...
Could you imagine, like, that? Like, I could definitely understand without looking up being stuck in the hospital for, like, ever, and being like, dude, I have no... Like, not only do you have to find those 4 codes and everything, you know, but then you have to, like, figure that out. It's like, oh, gosh.
That is actually completely stupid.
Then mad. And then use the elevator key. So we are going to go...
Like, they could have put anything in that box.
We're going to go to the...
I think the cool thing about that puzzle is that it's not incredibly obvious, and it feels like a very natural, like, you were stuck in this, and it doesn't feel like too much of a video game, but you have to get this key, and you just, like, use what you have, like, laying around. That's why I kind of respect it, I guess.
So we're going to go into C...
Even if it's very...
God, this sound design, stop it. Just stop it.
It is very cryptic and very hard to figure out, but I respect them because, like, obviously this game was really popular and SH1 was, like, a cult hit.
I just don't think... The hair just doesn't make sense because you would never think that, like, that could...
So for absolutely no reason, I'm going to equip the shotgun. I just feel more comfortable carrying it. We're gonna go in this room. if time permits, I might actually the second part of the hospital is actually a little bit like shorter.
You should probably cut it short.
All right. How about the next save point I say?
Okay.
That cool? I'm trying to see where there's a save pad. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Laura?
I mean, it doesn't have to be immediately, but
No, that's cool. It's there's actually one pretty much after this.
Eddie told me.
I'm fine with that because I really ought to practice the second part, and then Trevor's gonna remember the next part after this is like where this game gets like
No, I won't.
I think it's probably its most famous parts.
I was friends with Mary. We met at the hospital.
Okay.
It was last year.
You liar!
Okay.
Dang. Laura, man, I'm sorry.
What? Last year? Mary was already...
Trails off.
Yes.
Yes,
I'm
James?
sorry, Laura. Anyway, let's go.
I like how you equip the shotgun to speak to a child.
Yes.
We can talk about this.
It's very important that we have shotguns
This is no
equipped
place for a
to
kid.
speak to children.
There are all sorts of strange things around here. I can't believe you haven't even gotten a scratch on you.
Why should I? Wait! There's something I gotta get.
Later, okay?
But it's really important.
What is it?
A letter from Mary.
Huh?
Huh?
I'm gonna go get it. Is that
that was pretty
okay?
important.
Yes!
James sucks.
Harry's voice actor is so normal compared to James.
Come on, hurry up.
Is it in there?
Yes, you go first. And then she shuts it behind you.
Yeah, in the back.
Oh my god, that's actually what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Ben called it.
Just the
What are
way
you
she was
doing,
standing
Laura?
at the door.
It's further back in the desk.
James can't be like, you're acting weird, because James acts weird.
Laura!
I like that. Did you see that? It's like,
Yeah.
ugh,
What are you
shakes
doing?
Wait. Darn it.
it.
Been fooled by a child.
Ha ha, I've tricked you.
Open the door, Laura.
Why should I? I'm a liar, right? Want me to open it? Huh? Do ya? What's the magic word?
Just say it. Say please.
Okay, I guess I won't open it. I think I'll just leave you like this.
You snotty little brat! Open up!
James.
Why, you...
Laura?
His negotiating skills are impeccable.
I mean, if I was in his situation, I'd probably do
Oh,
the same
what the
thing.
hell?
Well, he's trying to shoot. Okay.
Even if it's not the logical thing to do, I would still be like, you piece of garbage.
I mean, it's not right for me to postulate what any character would do in this game, given how they don't act like people.
Yes.
But,
and I think that's the most important key.
But if I were to hear gunshots from the room, I might open the door and let my friend James out.
Oh, crap. Is it seriously still moving? Thank you. Dude, is there another one? Seriously?
Hey, where'd that one come from? That's weird.
You know what? I have a million handgun bullets, so... And no more shotgun! Maybe this is another one of those games where the shotgun's like really not that much stronger than the handgun.
Is that an attacking? It's so far away.
Okay, cool. So, being roughly 40% into the game, this is actually the first that you see alternate Silent Hill, which is really a stark contrast to the first one where you see what? I mean, true Dark Silent Hill in the school, the first major place, and you kind of see it in the beginning, in the very beginning of the game.
James.
I will say that I won't be too hell-bent sad if I get the sad ending, because I don't, with Harry, I was always like, nah, I can't let anything bad happen to Harry. I'm not super caring about what happens to James, to be quite honest. Because he's a weenie. Alright, you want to call it at this point?
Yep.
Alright, so next time, guys, we are going to be... That was pretty decent besides that loss with Maria. Next time we're going to finish off the hospital, and we are going to go to jail.
Nice.
Yeah. See you next time, guys. Probably 2 more sit-throughs for this gamus.
See ya.